On this session, my friends and I will present about the determination of alcohol content. Alcohol is an organic chemical compound with the characteristic of having a hydroxyl group or OH attached to one of the carbon group in the chemical formula of a molecule. Primary alcohol have the general formula RCH2OH. Secondary alcohol have the general formula RR accent CHOH, and tertiary alcohol have the general formula RR accent R double accent COH, where RR accent and R double accent reference alkyl group. Based on the location of the OH group on the carbon chain, alcohol are divided into three types, namely primary alcohol. Example is ethanol and N-propyl. Secondary alcohol example is isopropyl alcohol. Tertiary alcohol are those in which the OH group is bonded to tertiary C atom. Chromatography is a technique for the physical separation of a mixture of chemical substance or analysis based on the difference in the migration or distribution of its component of the mixture, which is separate in the stationary phase under the influence of the mobile phase. The mobile phase can be a gas or a liquid. The liquid and the stationary phase can be either a liquid or a solid. Gas chromatography working principle. In general, gas chromatography have a working principle based on the physical separation of organic compound and a certain temperature, where these compounds are carried by a carrier gas to the partition column. Its component will have a different speed in passing through the column according to the polarity value. Next, there are two types of gas chromatography. One, gas solid chromatography or GSG, two, gas liquid chromatography or GLC. For solid gas chromatography, the stationary phase in a solid. The event occurs where the components in the mixture are absorbed by the absorbent, which by the mobile phase, the component will dissolve little by little in it. As for the gas liquid system, the stationary phase is the difference in the solubility of each component in the stationary phase and the mobile phase. This is a chromatographic gas. The part are carrier gas, or what we often call the mobile phase in gas chromatography is used to carry the solute into the column. Sample injection part, the function of the injection part is to deliver the sample into the carrier gas stream. Column is the place where the aspiration process occurs because it contains a stationary phase. Detection of components that have been spared from the column continuously, quickly, and accurately. All detectors are included if the oven, which is the hotter than the column temperature. Recorder. Its function is to print the result of experiment on a paper. Application of chromatography. Gas are commonly used to analyzing pesticide in the water, soil, and plant, analysis of ethanol and methanol levels in bioethanol, analysis of greenhouse gas, and many other applications. Advance of liquid gas chromatography. Short analysis time and high expiration sharpness. Can use longer column for high expiration efficiency. Gas have low viscosity, equilibrium partition between gas and liquid take place quickly, so that the analysis is relatively fast and the sensitivity is high. The use of the liquid pass allows us to choose from a very wide range of stationary phase that will separate almost any mixture. The material is liquid and solid sample containing alcohol and ethanol. The equipment is analytical balance and Baker glass.
Okay, now I will explain how the work of this practicum. Next, the first is the preparation of the chromatography tool. Prepare from this tool a carrier gas in the form of a helium detector column and the parameters that will be used later in the chromatography tool. The first parameter used is the front inlet, the second is an oven, and the third is a column with a constant flow. The second verb is the preparation of a sample containing ethanol and its injection. After the sample has been made, the sample is injects 1 microliter into the form inlet using a string needle. Then the result of the chromatogram obtained will be seen to be taken into consideration for the next step. The third step is to prepare an external standard solution and inject it. So in this step, a solution of ethanol with about different level will be made, 5 kinds of level. Then inject 1 microliter each of the standard solution into the front inlet and then get the chromatogram result. Next, is to make a standard curve between the peak area and the ethanol content. Next, the first step is the addition of the internal standard into the external standard solution and into the sample solution and inject it. The last step is to determine the alcohol content in the sample in the form of percent volume per volume. The error found is compared to the theoretical ethanol content and the accuracy of the experiment. Next is the material safety datasheet, or MSDS for short. Methanol is a liquid that smells like alcohol, dissolved in water, is flammable. Next, as aqueous is a substance in the form of colorless, odorless liquid having a pH of 7 and must be stored in a place that is not exposed to direct sunlight. Ethanol is a substance in a form of colorless liquid that smells like alcohol. It is flammable. It can use irritation of the eyes and skin, causing liver and kidney damage. Ethanol should be stored in a closed, cool container and away from sunlight. For helium gas, it has the characteristic of colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Should be placed in a special Vegow P1 tube for helium gas, away from direct sunlight, and placed in a cool, dry, and closed place. This is data obtained there are solid samples and liquid samples used, and also the theoretical level of each sample. Okay, these are standard external data obtained from chromatography. It can be seen that there is a line equation with gears representing the area and X representing the ethanol content. Seen on this slide, there is also a square R, which indicates the accuracy or linearity of the equation. That is 0.9982, which means it is very accurate because it is close to 1. The following is what is seen from the monitor screen of the chromatography tool. You can see the area of the peak and also the content entered on this tool. Okay, this is standard internal data which can be seen on the chromatography. It can be seen that the ethanol content is different, but at methanol or uniform volume of methanol, which is 1 milliliter per 100 milliliter water, so that the peak area ratio is obtained between ethanol per methanol. This is the picture of the internal standard curve. Can be seen there are area of ethanol and methanol, so we get the ratio. It can be seen that the accuracy of the sample with internal standards is less than the accuracy of the sample with methanol or internal testing. As my friend said, determination of alcohol content aims to determine the alcohol content in the liquid and solid sample using the principle of gas chromatography. After performing linear regression as shown in the figure, the sample solution was prepared by adding methanol as solvent to the sample. Then the mixture is diluted by adding distilled water to the mark on the volumetric flask. Then the mixture was homogeneous. Then 1 microliter was taken with a string injection and put into the inlet form. Seen on the screen, the tape sample has an area ratio of ethanol per methanol. Thus, the ethanol concentration in the tape is 0.635%, and the ethanol concentration in beer is 4.556%. For those who use the external method, the method is almost the same as the internal method, except that 1 milliliter of methanol is not added. This is a graph between the concentration and peak area of the sample solution. From the calculation result, the method used is in the internal method because this internal method is a correction from the external method. There are several factors that can affect the error in this experiment. These factors are the presence of contamination in the compound and the difference in injection volume during the analysis. Next, in this practicum for determine protein content, gas chromatography principles are used with two methods, namely the standard internal solution method and the standard external solution method. The standard internal solution method will be used as a correction factor for the standard external solution method. These are the reference we use to make this report and presentation. These are other reference that we use. That's all of our presentation. Thank you for listening.